Welcome back to It's Really Nate and Danny. Today is our last day on board the Utopia of the Seas, and we are at Perfect Day at Coco Cay. Find out what the last night had in store and overall what we thought about our cruise. Good morning. It's day 3 of our Utopia of the Seas cruise. We are currently at Coco Cay, which actually, if you didn't know, it's actually Coco Cay, but
Castaway.
What?
Or Castaway.
No, it's not Castaway. It actually is pronounced Coco Cay, but because they rebranded it to Coco Cay, Perfect Day at Coco Cay, everyone calls it Coco Cay. So just so you know, what are we excited to do today?
The Allure is here.
Oh yeah, there's 2 Oasis class
We're
ships.
here. There's
12,000
probably
people.
13,000 people that are on this island right now. So we're gonna go check it out. This is our first time here. We've never been. Very excited to see everything.
Well, we've been just years and years ago without them having the total redo.
I've never been.
You've never been to Coco Cay?
Never.
Coco Cay?
Never.
Oh wow, I've been
first time.
Years ago when it was just a beach.
First time.
Okay, well.
So restaurants, pools, lounge areas, beaches, bars. We're excited.
Clubs.
Beach clubs.
Theme park.
Water park.
Yeah. So
it's Disney World.
Yeah, literally Disney. The Royal Caribbean's Disney World.
Royal Caribbean's
anyway, we will see in a little bit. We'll show you exactly what we do on the island, but we're going to go try to get some breakfast. It's 11:10 because we overslept. So we'll go get some breakfast, see if we can go find something.
All right, let's go have a perfect day at Coco Cay. All right, good morning. This is our first time going to have a perfect day at Coco Cay, or Key, as it's supposed to be pronounced, but we're really excited. I've never been here. Danielle says she has many years ago before they made any of these kind of improvements on this island, really before it was anything but a beach town, but let's just count it as this is our first time. Really excited to check it out. There's 2 huge ships here. There's us, the Utopia, and the Allure. So there's 12,000+ people on this island. So I'm curious to see how empty or busy it feels. Excited. Let's go have a quick breakfast and get off the island. There's 15 minutes left in the Windjammer breakfast. So we're gonna go have a quick bite and then hop off the island. And they're transitioning to lunch in about a half hour, but they leave one side open for breakfast. So let's go check it out. So I'm realizing that if you want a quiet day, just stay on board during Coco Cay Day because it is very quiet on the ship. So just an FYI, if that's what you're looking for, this is the time to do it.
All right, now it's time for us to head off the boat and explore Coco Cay. So it was a really easy process. You just show your SeaPass card and they let you off the boat. And like we said, we were there with another Oasis class ship, so they did have some vans to take you from the ship to the island, but they were kind of minimal.
So one of the things as we walk onto Coco Cay that I'm immediately noticing, Lighthouse Point needs these kind of shade covers on that very long walk to Lookout Key. So Disney, if you're listening, I'm sure you're not yet, but when you do, please do this. We desperately need it. It's very necessary.
Now, like we said, we haven't been here since they've done the construction to Coco Cay, and I was very overwhelmed. I had no idea where to go. Luckily, we were with friends who have been here before, but we just really wanted to go to the pool. We maybe wanted to go to the beach, but we had a really hard time figuring out how to get around. Right in front of the Thrill water park, also where that map was, there is this really awesome kids play area. It reminds me of the Labadee splash pad. I think that, just to compare it to Lighthouse, I think that Lighthouse needs those things on top of the walkway because it was actually really nice and breezy and not so hot. As soon as you got over those, once you got past those hangings, it got so hot. So it's nice, it's big, there's a lot of people here, but it doesn't feel like there are so many people here because there's so many different places for you to sit. So yeah,
not bad so far. Hot, but it's the Bahamas in August.
And now Chill Island is exactly what it sounds like. If you're looking to just hang out by the beach, get a few drinks, go in the water, this is the area you really want to be in. Next up, we headed to the Oasis Lagoon. The Oasis Lagoon is a complimentary pool that's open to everyone on the island. It includes the pool, the Oasis Lagoon bar, and the Oasis Snack Shack. It also has an in-water bar area. There's a lot of lounge chairs to go around, and when we came down here in early afternoon, they were pretty much sold out, so it's really important if you are going to come here to get off the ship very early. So since we weren't able to find any lounge chairs, we decided to go explore other parts of the island. So we walked over by the straw market, by one of the beaches closer to the pier, and they had some really nice merch that was a good mix of men's, women's, and kids. Most was branded for Coco Cay or just Perfect Day at Coco Cay. A lot of different colors and fun prints in all sizes. Most t-shirts ranged from $19.99 and up. Also a great place to find some sunscreen, some hats, toys, and other essentials for your perfect beach day.
So the one thing I want to mention as a tip, if you don't like the heat, don't come here in the middle of August. It's very hot out today. It says 86, but it's gotta be like a real feel of 100. There's not a ton of shade, although, you know, here I am standing under shade off to the side with some trees, but it gets very hot. It is, you know, as a first impression, it's a really big island. There's 2 beach clubs. We're probably gonna come back here in a couple months and try one of those beach clubs that are like more exclusive. You have to pay to get in. One's $55, the other one's $190, and I don't know if they're variable pricing depending on how busy they are. Hideaway Beach is the newer one that opened up for $195 a person earlier this January in 2024. And then the other one, the Coco Beach Club, is a little bit older, but also I think a little bit quieter. Hideaway is adults only, and Coco Beach is family friendly. But again, like if you want to be away from the people, not that it feels like there's that many people, I would tell you when we walked by the pool earlier, when we shared those clips, that was the area with the most amount of people. But when you're in the shade, it's actually not so bad. I'm like cooling down here as I'm talking about this in the shade, but it doesn't get shady often. So just take note, if you want to have the best experience coming to this private island, do it in a month where it is not scorching hot. I know that's hard for some people, but see what you can do.
As we were making our way through the island, we did notice that there were a lot of fun, complimentary, kid-friendly splash pads. Right off the ship's pier, close to the water park, is Captain Jack's. Captain Jack's seemed like a really fun place where you didn't have to walk too far to, but you still were able to find a cool bar and be able to relax. They've got a grill, and they've also got some snacks. Sometimes they'll have some live music depending on the time of day, and there were a lot of fans, so it was just kind of nice to kind of get out of the heat and be out of the sun. There's a really convenient tram system that goes around the entire island every 15 to 20 minutes. You can hop on at any stop and sit back and get dropped off at any location that you really want to go to. It really makes it convenient to go from one side of the island to the other side versus having to walk, especially in August. Although walking is an option, you can walk the entire island. Nothing is really restricted, so that is an option. But again, we were there in August and it was really, really hot. It's a lot more convenient to just hop onto this tram and go wherever you want to go. The tram guides are also really, really helpful. You can ask them where you want to go, and they'll guide you on the quickest way, either to walk or to take the tram. It was a really easy system, and it was really convenient. We really liked how this whole thing was set up.
So we made a quick stop at South Beach, which just so happens to be the north part of Coco Cay. And there was this really cool area that had a floating bar in the water. You have to kind of walk into the water or like kind of swim up to it, but it was really cool. There were a lot of people hanging out there. And something really cool about South Beach is it seemed like a lot more relaxed vibe. There was a lot of lounge chairs. There was a whole barbecue place where you can get snacks, food and drinks. There were also tennis courts, basketball courts right by it. There was a lot of activities. You can also rent paddle boards, and it was just a really great place to kind of hang out for the day. So if you wanted to get away from all the craziness, South Beach is the place to go. As you can see, there are a lot of people here, but it didn't feel super congested. It definitely felt less crowded than some other areas of the island. The food quality seemed really good. We didn't eat here particularly. We went back to eat on the boat, but they had burgers, chicken sandwiches, salad, dessert, chips. There was a condiment station, drinks. There were actually some flies that we noticed in this area, so similar to Lookout Key. Felt like they had a little bit of that situation going on here too. I feel like if there's food, you're just going to have flies, but the swim out bar was really a lot of fun. The music was really great. Overall, South Beach is a really fun place to go and check out. So we explored a lot of the island today, and I'm left with some insight. When you come to Coco Cay, I feel like you should really have a plan. It's a really big island, and there's a lot of beaches and pools and areas to go. There's trams that take you around the whole island. They have multiple stops and different trams that go to different spots of the island. There's places that you can go for free that are included with your admission of just coming to the island and being on the ship. And then there's places that you would pay extra for, like beach clubs and things like that. The Thrill Water Park. You really should have a plan. I would recommend highly that you look at the map, really like analyze it and understand and figure out what you and the people who are coming with you on this trip want to do. And I think that would really help give a less stressful experience while you're here. And the one takeaway I have is there is everything that you could possibly want to do here at Coco Cay. I mean, Royal Caribbean literally said, let's take a cruise ship and spread it around an entire island. There's, like I said, like clubs and beaches and pools and play areas and restaurants and snack bars, and there's a bar floating in the water. There's a lot to discover. And the question is, we've been doing a lot of comparisons with the Utopia and the Wish because of their similar itineraries out of Port Canaveral. Is Castaway Cay as good as Coco Cay? And I would say Castaway has the Disney magic, but I don't know that that's enough to pull you away from a better experience and a better day at Coco Cay. That's kind of where I land on that. So it looks like there's a Norwegian boat all the way down there, and that's probably their own private island. What's interesting is that you have to tender, which means get on one of their lifeboats and drive it over to the island and get dropped off. And that's obviously less convenient. Interesting that they don't have a dock on their private island. It also seems like their private island is a lot smaller in scale compared to Coco Cay. So that's an interesting note. And what's funny is we also saw Norwegian at tendering their boat when we were at Lookout Key. So interesting. I hope that one day Disney installs something like this at Lookout Key. That walk is double the size of this pier, and it desperately needs these awnings and coverings and their island. So I really hope they can do that. I don't know if it's like a wind regulation or something that stopped them from doing it initially, but I can't imagine that this is a very big expense. So I'm really hoping that happens. So the Allure is parked next to us here at the Utopia at this dock at Coco Cay, and you can see the back of their ship is a little bit older. Ours has a different design in the back that's covered for the aqua theater. Well, I should say, like, it's half covered. It's just got this like covered back to it. And Allure is actually going through dry dock with a bunch of enhancements and improvements next year. So I'm curious to see if they end up updating the back to make it look similar to the Utopia. Since, you know, they are sister ships. It's wild seeing these two mega ships so close to each other. They're just so big. They're like, how does this float on water? Like obviously it does, of course. but like they're so big. I want to see Disney build a ship this big. Well, I guess they are with the Adventure, but that's not in the US, so I hope Disney builds a ship this big in one of those 4 that were announced at D23 recently that are coming to the US. That would be really cool. So I stopped off on deck 15 and I found the Mason Jar. This is a really cool like southern restaurant. They've got live music that plays different times of the night, an amazing looking bar. It's really big, nice furniture, lots of seating, high tops, low tops, and a kind of hammock seat. That's pretty cool. And this is like a sit-down restaurant, so you have to have a reservation. I don't know if you need one for the bar, but this is really nice. So right now they actually have their brunch menu, so you can come and eat. They've got eggs, they've got something sweet, they've got several selections for handhelds like crispy chicken sandwiches, burgers. It's pretty nice. I win Connect 4.
Oh, damn.
Oh no!
Damn. So it's our last night aboard the Utopia of the Seas. Again, we did the weekend, so it's Sunday night. And we weren't able to get into the pesky parrot yesterday because they were filming a commercial. So tonight we figured let's go before dinner, and it's such a great vibe. It like kind of reminds me a little bit of like Margaritaville on the island, you know what I mean? But it's just like, it's fun. It's like loud music.
Their version of Hyperspace.
Yeah, really, it's their version of Hyperspace Lounge with the like ocean with the virtual screen. So nice. Anyway, I have to show you how cool this is. Ready? This is the menu, and it opens, and then it magnet. Like, it's just so cute. Like, I don't know, it's cool. Okay, so they have their signature drinks, their frozen cocktails. Again, this is only on the Utopia of the Seas right now, so you cannot. I don't think it's on the icon. I don't think it's on the icon, but it might be on the star. So we'll have to check. But right now it's only on the Utopia of the Seas, and I will double check that. So these are their frozen drinks. They have wine, they have beer and seltzers. They also have zero proof. So real quick, I want to talk about zero proof cocktails. Obviously, you guys know that I don't drink. So what I like about Utopia or Royal Caribbean specifically is that every bar there's different zero proof mocktails. Whereas just comparing it to Disney, because we cruise Disney a lot, Disney you only have a short zero proof cocktail list and you can get it at any bar, but that's all that they have. So the ones that are on here looked pretty good. They have blueberry mojito because there's no alcohol in it. And then they have Crave the Way and Tropical Crush. And they seem really cool, like Caribbean vibe drinks. They also have different cocktails that you can get. Everything looks great. Honestly, I think this is like really fun vibes. I like that it's like, it was a perfect Coco Cay day, end to the day. So check out the Pesky Parrot the next time you go on the Utopia. This is Karen. She's in the Pesky Parrot and she's great. You should ask for her.
Hi.
Karen, I would like to try the Tequila Zombie.
Tequila zombie.
Tequila Zombie. Let's try it.
Yes, yes.
Thank you. This is a really cute Little Mermaid statue. Granted, it's not Little Mermaid, but sure looks like it could be. For some reason, I keep calling this place the Pesky Pirate, and to be honest, I think that's a better name.
No, I like the Pesky Parrot.
You were about to say pirate. Pesky Pirate. It's a better
Pesky
name.
Parrot.
I like this place. It's very cute.
Yeah, I like it. But if it was Pesky Pirate, they would have to have like a pirate thing. Oh, that's a good one for the Pirates of the Caribbean bar. The Pesky Pirate. Now I can't get it
Not
right.
what it's going to be, but yeah. They should do a Pirates of the Caribbean on the Destiny.
Didn't
But
they
it's the
announce
Haunted
they were?
Mansion. No,
Oh.
it's the Haunted Mansion.
Oh, there's a Pirates of the Caribbean something on the Destiny. They
No.
said it. Yes.
You're right.
Yeah.
The Bayou.
Yeah.
The Bayou is going to be Pirates of the Caribbean themed.
Did they say that?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I
They
told
didn't
you.
show any photos yet, but they said it's Pirates of the Caribbean.
See, you're not a true
That's
fan.
going to be awesome.
Yeah.
So hyped. So hyped.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's awesome.
Yeah. So in case regular straws weren't good enough, because they're really not, you get a edible straw that you can eat. This one's strawberry flavored. I can't quite. Can I? There you go. Oh. And there you go. So you actually get an edible straw that's strawberry flavored, which is really cool. And this is like optional. You don't have to have this, but it's pretty nice.
All right, I'm gonna try this. Our friend got the peanut butter. What was it called? A peanut butter pina colada. I love pina colada and I love peanut butter, so I'm gonna try it. Even though I don't like alcohol, but I'm gonna try it. Wow, that is literally incredible. If they could make this non-alcoholic, I would have this forever. Oh my god. Okay, it tastes like a peanut butter icy, like, you know when you go to like an icy place and you get peanut butter flavor with coconut milk, but not like, oh, I don't know. It's so good.
But like very sweet.
And it's good. It's like, it's not, try it. It's
Like
not
dessert.
Yes, like it's a perfect dessert.
So you need it for
Like
like a
that
dessert
on
drink.
top of like a brownie. Oh my god.
Wow.
It's so good.
Sugar overload.
Yeah.
Delicious. Tequila ya zombie. Gonna try it out. Looks good.
Okay. What did you
Okay.
get and what do you think?
This is the Tequila ya zombie. It is Patron Reposado Tequila, a Boscal Mezcal, cinnamon syrup, grenadine, lime, and grapefruit juices, and tequila, tiki bitters. I don't know what tiki bitters are, but here we go. We're going to try it out. Here it is. Pink drink. Starbucks. Hello.
Good choice.
Very good. A little bit bitter on the tail end, but it's super refreshing and really nice. It's like a light drink. It's actually really quite good. Yum. And you taste the cinnamon. Big time cinnamon. If you like
Nice.
cinnamon,
I love cinnamon.
this is good. All right, Danielle's going to try out the Tequila Zombie. Oh, no.
Ah.
What's wrong? Too bitter? Too everything?
Oh my god, this is why I don't like alcohol.
Oh, it's a talking parrot? Can you move your wings? Wow, it's a little animatronic parrot. Sometimes he talks, but I guess he's not in the mood to talk right now. Be careful, I bite. His name's Brian. Brian the parrot. Cute little parrot. They have a wall of photos from all the team members that helped put this bar together and who helped deliver the ship. So that's really cool. They all took photos together, posted them here. It's really fun. Tonight, we're eating at the Solarium Bistro. This is a reservation dined restaurant where it doesn't cost anything additional. It's actually a no-charge restaurant. You just have to have a reservation, or you can come up and see if there's additional seating available as a walk-up. They have several appetizers to start. They have entrees, premium selections which do cost extra, and then several desserts that you can pick from. This is a kind of a unique experience. It's in the Solarium, but it's in its own dining area of the Solarium. During brunch and breakfast, which is also served here, it's more buffet style. So let's go ahead and check out what the dinner is going to be like.
So we were given the king's table because apparently there's a ton of us. Really, there's only 4 of us, but maybe we'll be expecting some guests. You never know. And it's a buffet, so I'm excited to get some food. It's also freezing in here. Like, if you guys don't bring sweatshirts or like comfy clothes on board a cruise, you're wrong, because it's always freezing on the boat. You need sweatshirts, you need like sweatpants. It's so cold.
I didn't realize that the dinner was also a buffet. I thought it was just the brunch and breakfast, but dinner's buffet, and it's all included. You do need a reservation unless you can ask for a walk-in.
Yeah. I mean, it's not, look, you can see there's a ton of tables available, so I think it'll be okay. Yeah, let's get some food.
I love the lights in the solarium at night. They're so pretty. Kind of looks like northern lights, the green and the blue. So there's actually two sides where you can get your dinner from, and they're both the same, so you can pick whichever one's closer to you. They have a large selection of salads and fruits and vegetables, fresh breads, and all of this is kind of like pre-served. Well, I shouldn't say all of it. A lot of it's kind of pre-served, so you can just grab these small plates and take them. Breads look really good. Focaccia, herb, truffle, butter. Let's take a look at what they have over here. You can do custom pasta station, roasted potatoes, breaded zucchini, grilled mushrooms. Delicious.
All right, so I started with the calamari, delicious. Actually really, really good. It comes with a lemon that has salt on it with garlic. So delicious. Then I had some of the watermelon feta salad, my favorite. Now I'm going to try the breaded zucchini. Good. It's like a zucchini fritter. Yummy. Really good.
So it's about 8:45 and they close at 9 o'clock. So we have to run and grab some desserts for the table. There's a chocolate cake. There's like a vanilla with like a custard and raspberry. So we're getting ready to finish up and then have some dessert.
So based on all of the 3 dinners that we've had on board, the Royal Railway, oh my God, I'm never going to be able to say it, Royal Railway. We had the Izumi last night and the Solarium Bistro. The Solarium Bistro, all of which were different price points. So the first one was, we paid $70 per person, about $69 per person, or $79 per person. I think $79 per person. But when we got on board, it could be like above $150 per person, just based on availability for the Royal Railway. I would say on a scale of food, which was the best food, the Solarium Bistro had the best food. And it was free, so that was great. Last night, Izumi was about $60 each. The food was okay. Like, it was pretty good for hibachi or sushi. And then I didn't love the Royal Railway food, but the experience of the Royal Railway was the best experience out of the 3 options that we had. Obviously, you have a show in there, and you're riding a train, and that's like the most awesome thing that you can do on a boat, right? And last night was a great experience and a great vibe. Just a typical like hibachi restaurant. This one was really nice for the last night. It was not a lot of people in here. It's a buffet style, really easy. We made a reservation. We called them at like 5:30 and we're like, hey, do you have anything available for tonight? They said, yeah, no problem. We came in around 8:30. They closed at 9. We just grabbed a bunch of food and ate it. The calamari, I think I told you guys already. This is it. It is so good. This lemon is like grilled in garlic butter or something. It's so good. So I would rate our dining as food. It would go Solarium Bistro, Izumi, Royal Railway. Experience would go Royal Railway, Izumi, Solarium Bistro. I don't know what else to rate it on, but again, this was really fun, laid back, definitely option, and it's free. So absolutely come here if you don't want to go to the main dining room. So I give the food 2 thumbs up.
So my favorite dining dinner experience that we've had was definitely the Royal Railway. And I actually really liked the food. I thought like the chicken tenders and the chicken that was served and the bread basket It was like the meal was actually pretty good. I didn't mind it at all. Obviously, that was the coolest experience to have on a cruise, and it's definitely something I don't think Royal Caribbean's done before. So it was really fun. And the more I think about it, the more I probably would try that again. Maybe with like different family or friends with us, so we can like experience it together. Um, I don't know that I would do it every time, but maybe at least once more. And then I really like the food here at the Solarium Bistro. Again, it's all included, but everything felt like really fresh, and it was hot, and it was like just good. It was good food, and Mediterranean style, so like that a lot. And Azumi was actually like my least favorite because I felt like the meal was kind of bland, to be honest, and it wasn't really that exciting. When it wasn't dinner time, we also experienced, Playmakers. We've eaten there for lunch, and then we also had Johnny Rockets for lunch a couple times, and we ate the buffet in the mornings. So across all the different foods that we had, I think everybody, like, there was a lot of selection. We probably hit 1/4 of the amount of restaurants that are on the ship. So unlike the Disney Wish, where they only have 3 main restaurants, here there's a large selection. And honestly, it makes a lot of sense on why they created such a big ship, because you're just going to keep coming back to hit everything. And every time you come back on this ship, it's going to be a different experience. I mean, technically, you could hit the same spots and do the same things, but there's so much to do on this ship. You could make it a new experience every time you come, especially when it's just for like a short weekend. I think it's a lot of fun. So we're looking forward to being back in a couple months, and we'll go from there. So we're about to go check out the Utopia Ice Spectacular show in Studio B. When marimba rhythms you.
Actually realized when we were finishing dinner that we were late for the Utopia ice show at Studio B, and it was amazing. It was so cute.
That was such a cool show.
It was such a cute show. I don't really know the theme of it because we missed like the first 5 minutes, but it's like fun. You go through like different like time zones, or not time zones, like time. You go to the 1950s. Yeah, time periods. Thank you. You go to the 1950s, and then you're going like the James Bond era. It's really cute. We are actually going to run over to the Royal Theater right now because the comedians that we saw the first night are doing an ending of the cruise show, and apparently it's very funny. So we're going to go to the Royal Theater, and then we're going to hit up the casino.
Would you come back to see?
100%. It was so great. I would see all the shows again. Yeah, I loved it.
The shows have been really great.
Yeah, they have been really good. I love the Broadway shows that they put on. Like, of course, I love the ones that are on Disney, but even on like they did Hairspray the last time we were on the Symphony, and I loved it because I love Hairspray. I miss the Broadway because I love Broadway, but other than that, these shows are amazing. One of our friends does not like musicals, and he loved every single show we saw, and there was a ton of music in them. I think I would rate the Aqua show #1. That was the best one. This one would probably be #2, even though we missed a little bit of it, and then #3 would be the one that's in the Royal Theater for me.
Cool.
So we're done.
We've reached the end of day 3.
Reached the end of our cruise. It was great. I loved it. It was much better than our experience on the Symphony.
Yeah.
I would 100% come back on this boat. I had a great time. The pools, the food, the staff, everyone is happy to be here. That's like the biggest part about it. Like, I feel like when we were on the Symphony, not everyone was so excited to be there. And all the staff that we've come in contact with have been extremely excited to be on the ship. They're really happy. I mean, it's a brand new ship, so it's awesome to see that. We're back in our Disney attire because we're going back to Port Canaveral. What'd you think?
I had a lot of takeaways. I think we'll probably do like a recap because
there were a lot of positives, and there were maybe some opportunities for them to do better and some not so great things. But overall, it was really positive, and I'm excited to come back.
Yeah, me too. We booked another one, and we also booked the Star of the Seas. So we're excited about it. I think that we might have to try the Icon. I don't know. Maybe. Other than that, that's all, folks.
Signing off from the Utopia.
We'll see you soon.